Overcast morning on the marina. One sailboat in particular was holding my attention. It was a funky, older motorboat with a bimini top. The boats change in and out of the harbor here all the time, but this one today especially has my eye. I took a picture. This is the strategic quiet. What changed when the noise slowed? The first unstructured morning was scary and liberating at the same time. There was nothing I had to do. And the internal dichotomy was so loud. I need to be busy. I need to get a job. Who should I call? What should I be doing? And underneath it, I can sleep in. I can have coffee in my rocking chair on the balcony. Nobody really cares what I'm doing right now. Both true at the same time. A year ago, my calendar ran me. Team meetings at 8:30 every morning. Calendar color-coded by team and engagement type. Some days, not one single break in the day. I had a monitor for nothing but my calendar. That's how full it was. I would drive 45 minutes each way to the office, sit on back-to-back Zooms for up to 10 hours, and had days where I never saw another person. 7 to 7, empty office, full schedule. The part that takes me a second to say honestly, I love the calendar. I love the organization. I love the busyness. It actually really excites me. Calendar was never actually the problem. It was the way it was being driven that was the problem. Oftentimes externally said. Other people putting appointments into break times and drive times without asking. And saying yes because I felt like I had to. I was an executive with a full calendar, but I did not actually own it. Now the calendar still fills. Workouts, educational Zooms, Tony Robbins, mindfulness seminars, classes at the gym I've never taken before, a walk with Rico, and I before coffee on the balcony and before the day actually begins. I move around now. I work in different venues around town. I schedule breaks like they're appointments because they are appointments. I would not say I'm more productive. I would say I'm more excited, more open, I'm more creative, and I'm more evolved. The mornings really used to be a crapshoot. I would wake up and try so hard not to check email and get involved with something. Desperately trying to get to 8 a.m. without working out. My goal was always 2 pints of water before 2 cups of coffee. Breakfast rarely happened. Hotels were easier. Coffee was in the lobby, all laid out, and food was grab and go. At home, I would forget to eat. Next thing I knew, it was 2 p.m. and I was starving and going from call to call. Workouts were always so well intentioned. The work calendar always came first. And here's the thing, I can't really deny. I still sometimes catch myself slipping back into it. My phone went really quiet after a few weeks, and I kept waiting for it to ring. I kept trying to remind myself to enjoy this time while it's here because it's going to be crazy again. I've been working in a field where the phone could not actually shut down. People are in crisis at all hours. As I became more senior, my teams were able to pick up more of the 24/7 calls, and I came in for problem solving and strategy. But that on-call instinct never went away. The reach for the phone never went away until one day it just did. What I started reaching for instead is my writing. I call them bolster questions, questions that hold up this practice. They're the prompts I sit with every morning that pull out what the noise was burning. The focus on the space to create. The time to actually build each of my companies one piece at a time. There's an alarm on my phone that still goes off every morning at 9 a.m. It says write a book. It went off for years before I ever wrote page 1. That alarm has become decorative for me now. A daily silent rebuke. And now when it goes off, I'm already writing for the day. The quiet allowed me to see the potential in myself that the constant motion never let me see. In the quiet, I've seen how unhappy I've been personally. I see that I never sit down to eat when I'm alone. I eat standing up and on the go. And I saw that running from a lifetime of pain and the years were going by way too quickly. I had been skimming the surface in too many places, lacking depth where I needed it most. The quiet is where I started seeing me. Last month, a girlfriend had to move her mom from senior living into memory care. Her mother had seen the new place and approved it, but my girlfriend knew she would not remember, and she did not. I went over, we packed the room together. We kept her mom calm. It was one of the hardest days for my friend, and we did it together. She questioned it, but it was absolutely the right move. Her mom passed just 6 weeks later, and she had wonderful care in the end. After that day, my friend told me again that I'm like a sister to her. That is the leadership I'm taking. It's not a title, it's just me. Calm presence, calm command, the ability to think through difficult situations, to negotiate, to mediate, to see through static, to read a market and a territory and see the gap that no one else is naming. These have always been mine. A life in motion is not the same as a life by design. For 25 years, I had a life in motion. I am now building a life by design, one quiet morning at a time. This is day 11, 90 days, live and unfiltered. If you're in your own reinvention, come walk with Rico and I. Subscribe below and rise out loud.